Couples compatibility test.
New York Times.
Yes, the New York Times. 36 questions on the way to love.
Okay. What if we're like very compatible? I feel like we would be compatible. I'm like kind of a dom.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Okay, wait.
We're going to ask each other these questions,
Okay.
and you have to be vulnerable.
I can be vulnerable.
And then we have to stare into each other's eyes for 2 minutes straight.
Wait, stop.
Are you ready? Do you want to just swap? I'll do odds, you do evens.
Okay.
Okay. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Of anyone, my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Thank you. Are we falling in love? Question 2. Would you like to be famous?
What the fuck,
In
dude?
what way? What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of, like I feel like I've done something,
What? Would you like to?
I
would you-
wouldn't-
You would consider yourself famous?
as much as I'll ever be.
Yeah. But do you? Would you? Was your?
Mm,
Do you know what I mean? Like, would you like to be more famous?
I would like to be able to be and be able to not be. I like being famous when I'm at Disney with Cutie's family and someone stops me for a picture.
Yeah, true. I get that. Yeah.
I don't like being famous most of the other times.
Can you talk more about that? In what way specifically?
Like when I got swatted.
Yeah, that's bad.
I didn't like being famous then.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
No. Okay.
Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
Yes.
Why?
Doesn't everybody? Like in your head, you're thinking of what exactly you're gonna say. Like the worst is when you have to leave a message, and then I'm like thinking like, what points do I have to hit? I think it's because I'm just
I think I do it if I have a very serious convo.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm calling a friend, yeah, I would just be like, hey, what's up? Blah blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. But if I'm talking to someone who I don't really know, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably because of like some anxiety.
I can feel that.
Okay. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
A perfect day?
Yeah, past 24 hours. Right?
Perfect day.
Perfect.
I wake up like I'm assuming this day's repeatable too.
Sure.
It's not like last day on earth.
Yeah.
I'd like to wake up at the 9 range.
Okay.
I'd like to get a run in.
Wow. Okay.
When I do that, I feel good. I'd like to get lunch with my girlfriend.
Where? What lunch? Like what type of food?
I don't really care as much as long as it's something generally new. Maybe I haven't tried.
Okay.
You know,
That's fun.
Uh,
Adventurous.
Then, I like working. I like doing my job. So I might throw in, and on perfect day, like a 3-hour stream.
Really?
Yeah, like just a short one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Just
if
a
it's
check-in.
a perfect day, I'm getting 1 million concurrent viewers.
And you're getting 1 million concurrent viewers and just checking in.
Yeah, and I'm just crushing.
Okay.
And I'm just like, what up? And there's 1 million people watching.
And everyone's like, you're so funny.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
shit.
only and there's no negative comments.
Yeah.
And then maybe perfect day continues. Maybe like a group kind of activity. Not sure. Well, maybe like a basketball with some friends or something.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
you
Some
know.
exercises in there too.
Yeah, and
Post
then
run.
or just working out. We do that a lot with the group. And then dinner.
What kind of dinner? You had an adventurous lunch. Would you like to have like maybe a more homey?
Order in. Order in. Maybe cook something for ourselves.
Sure.
Probably order in.
What would you cook?
Probably order in.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say.
HelloFresh.
Yogurt.
And then watch a movie, hit a blunt, freak my shit.
Okay. That's a great day. I get it.
That'd
What
be a
time do you go
perfect
to
day.
sleep?
Like 1.
Okay, good. Full 8 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
When did you last sing to yourself?
When did I sing to my? What does
Like,
that
when
even
have you
mean?
last sung with nobody around?
I sing in the shower.
Did you sing in the shower this week?
No.
When's the last time
When
you
I
did
was
it?
in my apartment.
What'd you sing?
Just like whatever I'm listening to, just like funny, like Fergalicious definitions
No,
make the
you did not sing that.
No, sometimes I'll
You
be
sang that?
or I'll whistle, like I'll whistle the Mario theme. You know what I've been singing? The Mario Wonder. Da-na, da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. Have you heard that song?
No.
Ba-na-na-na. It's really good. Do 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 do. Ba-da-na-na-na. That it's really fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be the new thing
And when's the last time you sung to someone else?
right now.
Touche.
There you go. Is it? Oh, this is a good one. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
The body. Okay.
This is peak body. It may not be conventional.
I do think
Yeah?
I would pick body because there's a lot of 90-year-olds who have very sharp minds.
Okay.
But there's no 90-year-old who has the body of a 30-year-old.
Okay, so you just look like a freak.
Yeah, I'd be dumb, but man, would I be a phenomenon to look at. Seriously, think about it. I'm 90
Yeah.
and I can do like what I can do now.
Yeah, but you can't think.
Yeah, but I'm
anything.
putting up 225 on the bench at 90.
Here we go.
At 90.
Wait, okay.
That's crazy.
All right.
That's inhuman.
Yeah, it's weird. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be like you'd be like a circus animal.
Yeah, I'd be like in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Like no
Most-
wrinkles, anything. You just look like a
Yeah.
fucking freak.
I look like
honestly.
that guy who's trying to de-age himself, but he was successful.
Okay, that's a fair answer. The more I think about it.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you'll die?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, heart attack. Almost 100%.
Okay.
I think like most people their heart will just stop.
Right.
Right? Especially if you're sitting all day and stuff like that.
Heart disease?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the most common, right?
Yeah. I think heart disease is like my hunch.
Okay.
Because I'm not like an adventurous guy. I'm not going to go,
You're not going to have like a crazy death.
No, I'm not going to like go. Skydiving is just ridiculous. I'm not going
It's
to go.
not that bad.
Yeah, have you been? Yeah. Why?
This is my birthday.
Oh. It could also be your death day. That's so dangerous. I don't understand it. I would never do something like that.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's probably heart disease.
Heart disease. Do you want to like address that?
What do you mean?
Go on walks?
I go on walks.
Go on runs?
Yeah. I probably should go on run,
Feel
like hard.
Like
runs.
yesterday, you only ate was KFC and Taco Bell.
Yeah,
man.
because of you.
I just think
You're
about
like,
that
hey,
stuff.
5,000 calories.
You should think about that stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Not fair. Walking. Okay, next question. Where are we? Name 3 things. This is a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Don't look at what you look at. You scanned me. Don't give me those eyes. Don't give me those eyes.
We both stream.
True.
Same career. You know?
Okay.
This is one.
Okay. Look at what are you looking at? I don't like
I'm trying to see what we have in common.
Okay.
Can you do this for me?
Dude, when I was your age, I had a great hairline.
I think we we both.
We don't have a lot in common.
I think we do.
Okay.
I think we are both very competitive,
Okay.
and I think
Don't.
chat is just answering. They said we're both great lovers. I think we both. This is one I learned about us. Can tell apart different waters.
No, that's a cop-out answer.
Why?
We can't.
You don't like that?
No, I didn't like
We're
that.
both
last one.
right wing.
No, what? I'm not right wing. I'm pretty sure.
We both are really nice people.
We don't have much in common.
We both like laughing.
I don't. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
You don't agree?
I think many people like laughing. I'd say like we find funny things.
We have a similar sense of
enjoyable.
humor.
Yes. I think we have a similar sense of humor. I think that's
We got there.
That's good. For what in your life do you feel most
No. For what in your life do you
Oh.
feel most grateful?
I'm most grateful? Streaming.
Your job?
Yeah.
That's the most grateful you are?
Yeah.
Why?
Because working sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of streamers who got lucky early, who didn't work, I feel like they can't appreciate it to the fullest extent. Because, like,
Well, if you never had a job,
if you've never had a job, yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of people haven't experienced day in and day out.
Some people went straight from high school streaming to that's their job.
That's wild. I feel like it's like if you are really working a shitty job and then you work like the best job ever, you're like every day you're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I would say streaming is like a huge one.
We both got fired
We did.
from our last jobs.
Yeah.
It was hard to hold a job, I'll say that.
It is hard to hold a job. I also don't think we're good. Both of us have in common, we're not good workers.
Yeah.
And like if we're working for something we don't believe in.
No, I was pretty bad.
Me too. Would you change anything about the way you were raised?
Rephrase.
What would it be?
If you could change
If you could change anything.
Because I don't think I would change because I'm
Okay.
happy with the place I'm in. If I could change anything,
Anything.
I mean, I had a pretty good childhood. I would keep the father.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, good one.
If I could change, if I just get to fairy wand,
Yes, you could
I'd be like,
keep the dad.
you can stay around.
Okay, true. Okay, that's a good one. I can't argue against that. Oh, your turn.
I want you to take a few minutes and tell me your life story in as much detail as possible.
What the fuck?
This is a tough one.
That's a hard one.
because you're sharing it to more than me.
Yes.
So you can, if you want,
That's a hard one.
hone in
Yeah.
on a period that maybe you're more comfortable.
Like I'll do like a general summary.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I was born in Mumbai. This isn't Slumdog.
This is what you say almost every time.
Yeah, because
This is
I
how
think
you
it's
start-
important.
And you also almost always end there.
What do you mean?
You say I was born in Mumbai, and then you quickly devolve into Slumdog.
I'm not, but I was born in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then what?
I was born in Mumbai.
When did you leave Mumbai?
Very, very early, within the age of like 2.
Did you speak the
Hindi.
Mumbai language?
Oh wait, I wish I let you say it. Yeah, I can understand Hindi. I have a very thick American accent, so now when I speak Hindi, it sounds horrible.
Mm.
So I try not to. And then I moved to the U.S. at an early age. Moved all around the country, but mainly grew up in California.
Mm.
Then moved to New York for a job. I was working remotely. Got fired on Zoom. Oh, I went to UC Davis as well in college,
Okay.
which was great
What
because
was your degree?
economics.
Hmm.
But I didn't get into any schools out of high school. So I went to community college for 2 years
Okay.
and worked 2 jobs.
What jobs?
Well, a bank that rhymes with Bells Bargo, and I was a high school speech and debate coach.
Give me one piece of info
Mm.
that nobody knows
About me?
about your life story.
One piece of info that nobody knows. Ooh, an exclusive?
Yeah. A hot off the press, new lore.
Something new about my life. Let me think.
Were you running for student body in high school?
Oh, I was part of student government in Davis, but I was unelected. Because I was the only one running for a niche position.
What was the position? Can you say it?
I was a board member of the entrepreneurship fund.
And was just unvoted for.
Yeah, no one signed up for it. So I sat there and people got to pitch and it was so sick. So if you're in college, literally look up positions that are not, there's so many bullshit random things that you could just sit there and you could put it on your resume.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, there you go.
You should join a club too.
What?
If
Yeah, you
you're in
should.
college.
Oh, 100% you should. 100%. Okay. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Anyone?
Anything.
Flight.
That's so annoying. Resurrect my dad. That's where it all comes down. Okay. Any ability. Make it real. Make it real.
Fine. Any quality or ability that's real, that's grounded,
Okay.
and I can wake up tomorrow and have it. I would love the ability to speak another language. It'd either be Spanish or Japanese. If I
Okay.
could wake up tomorrow, that counts, right?
Yeah, that counts.
Is that not an ability?
I would say it's an ability, like to be bilingual. Or
Unless
trilingual.
it's like I would like to wake up with more kindness. I don't know if that's like
that.
the
I
fucking-
think like quality would be like what are you lacking?
right.
That's like I think you're on your way to learn different languages, but like what if you could just wave your hand and be like, oh, I wish I was a little more empathetic or was a little funnier.
I think I'm there.
In every either you wouldn't change a single
Outside of my lack of Japanese knowledge, yeah, I'm there.
really
Yeah.
okay. That's the only thing you're missing to be perfect. Is your Japanese, is your Japanese knowledge. That's wild. Oh, is it?
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
I want to know. That's such a weird. That's such a stupid question.
Maybe.
I
But
could,
you get you get one free like truth or dare. The
Yes.
universe answered truth.
Yeah.
What do you ask the universe?
I would ask the universe like what. I would say, how long post me dying would someone be thinking of me? Like, when would be the last?
Oh, your second death.
Yes.
You die twice.
Yes.
Once when you die, the second time when your name's forgotten.
Yes. I want to know how many years it would take.
It'd probably be like a fucked long answer.
What do you mean?
Like, I bet someone unearths it like 30,000 years down the line, but there's like a 10,000 year gap of nothing, you know? And
one
then there's like
dork.
someone who's like reading through like the analogs of like, our overlord at Amazon Incorporated used to have an affiliate Twitch website. And they're like looking through this dusty
Oh, God.
server book.
This one looks particularly bold.
Born in Mumbai. Our capital now.
Yeah. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
Just to know, like, you know.
Would that change something? Like if it was like, hey, 2029, like would you then want to cement yourself further?
Yeah, I would just start doing ridiculous things.
Yeah.
like I would just,
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would change. I just would like to know.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun to know. I wouldn't change anything. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time?
Yeah.
What?
I think the current longest running dream I've had that I haven't done is biking across on a motorcycle Japan with Michael Reeves.
Wow, that's really fun, and that's so doable.
And
Why haven't you done it as well?
I just don't feel confident. I feel like I'll die on a motorcycle if I do it now.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
I'm
just practicing.
trying to, yeah, but I
Okay.
don't think I'm taking it seriously enough. But I would like to do that.
Okay. Well, that's a fun one. That's a really good one.
Squeex,
Yes.
what is your greatest accomplishment in life?
Ooh, I'm gonna say one, and
I won't judge.
you can't judge.
Mm.
You promise.
This is a judge-free zone.
2004. No. I would say my greatest accomplishment is having a really good group of friends
Mm.
and being still well connected to my entire family.
Mm.
And I think that's tough, especially with people working and moving. I have like a really solid group of like normal friends that I've had for a long time. We're all great people.
You've kept your friends.
I've kept my friends forever. So that's my greatest accomplishment.
It's a good accomplishment.
Thank you.
Mine would be when I got the most subs of all time.
Yeah, is that right?
No.
What do you value most in a friendship? Ooh.
I think it's probably just loyalty. Not in the sense of like the Baratheons,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
but like I think maybe a loyalty to the friendship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I like a friendship where I could not communicate with the because I have like an AOE field,
Yes.
and if someone's not in my AOE field, it's harder to keep a relationship going. But I value a relationship where if we don't talk for a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, it would feel like we hadn't had that time apart.
Right. Okay, that's a good one. I value soft hands.
You got him.
That's right.
You got him.
I do. I really do.
Friends with yourself. What is your most treasured memory?
My most treasured memory.
And follow up, are you comfortable sharing it? Do you know your most treasured memory?
Treasure. What does that mean? Like the best memory?
Coots!
Hi, Coots.
Your most treasured memory is like, I guess, the thing that maybe you think of to be in a happy place instantly.
Oh, I would say working.
No, because that's not, it has to be singular, focused.
Oh, well, I remember a day where I worked. Specifically, I was like a nightmare. That's like, I feel like that's like,
It was treasured?
I
Like
treasure it, yeah, because I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not. I like the happiest, how about happiest day of my life?
happiest, sure. Happiest day of your life, I think is more accurate.
Happiest day of my life would probably be when I graduated college.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I felt like I was ending a chapter and I was excited. Because like I feel like when you graduate college, your whole world is learning and being in the education stuff, like ecosystem, and then graduating college is like a new chapter. I was just very excited about the future.
To start living life?
Yeah. Hi, Coots.
Hi, Coots.
Hi. Yeah. What is your most terrible memory? If you're if you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, let me take a stab at this one.
No, you don't have to if you don't want. You don't have to.
I think it's obvious. I think my most terrible memory is when I found out my dad died.
Yeah. That's not a good one.
That was bad.
Very
It
bad.
wasn't fun and altogether sad.
Yes. Not good.
You gotta stop bringing up my dad all the time.
Dude, I'm just reading the questions.
If I were to tell you, I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands a year from today.
You're adding a lot. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to.
I will do it.
I don't think you would be able to.
I'll do it.
I don't think you could.
I'm gonna do it.
Are you threatening me on?
It's not a threat.
It's a
promise.
You're gonna kill me in a year.
I'm gonna kill you. What would you do? Would you change how you live your life? Assuming you cannot stop me.
Yeah. I would be able to stop you. I don't think you could.
Okay, let's switch the question then.
Okay.
A year from now, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Okay.
You cannot stop me.
I think I would. You're telling me right now.
A year
I'll
from
just
now,
like be away from
you. A
you.
year from now, you die suddenly from heart failure.
Yes.
What would you change about the way you're living your life now?
I wouldn't change anything.
Really?
I promise you, I wouldn't change a single thing.
Not one thing.
Not a thing. I would stream the exact same amount.
Would you do anything? Like, would you have goals, like a bucket list?
No.
You wouldn't like try to finish your first 120-star run?
Yeah, that's what I would. Can you imagine on my last day? So close. Oh.
Friends, family, glad you could join me to watch this final run.
Oh. I just die at
Not Hazy
119.
Maze Cave.
No, I wouldn't change a single thing.
All right.
I don't. Yeah, I'm very happy with my days. What does friendship mean to you?
I feel like I answered this.
Yeah, I
so
feel
I'm
like
gonna
you did.
flip it back to you.
What?
What does friendship mean to you?
Friendship means I enjoy being around somebody, and it's in its truest sense that you don't have to perform to be near someone. Because I feel like I'm very good at appearing to be entertaining to an individual, but I think true friendship is sitting silently in a room without the need to fill dead air, where you can just be yourself and exist.
So you don't think you're friends with any of your chat?
Best friends if they sub. No, I'm not friends with the chat.
Mm.
I think I'm very vocally against. I don't think I even trick them to think we're friends. It's a very entertaining thing. Like, it's like very trying to be entertaining. They're trying to be funny. I'm trying to be funny.
Someone was funny. They just said this combo with Dr. K is crazy. It's just racist.
Why? We had nothing. You could have been Dr. K in that scenario. Why would you assume? Your assumption is racist. You just got.
No.
Yeah, you just got.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Why did you assume I was the one who was Dr. K in that instance? That's right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
So then do I ask you this one?
We can swap. Yeah, I'll swap.
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
What roles do they play? I think they're love and affection.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like sensu beans.
Can you what does that mean? Don't look at me like that after you say that. What the fuck does that mean?
In Dragon Ball, a sensu bean can totally heal you in an instant after a long, drawn-out fight.
Okay.
And I find that there's many aspects of my job and the support I need to supply to the 40 or some odd employees can build stress up in me.
Yeah.
And then love and affection acts as a proverbial sensu bean because it'll reset me and re-energize me.
Okay.
To be able to tackle the things I need to do, whether physical, mental, or emotionally draining.
Sure, it's like a battery recharger.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Very utilitarian. I kind of like that.
It's a sensu bean.
It's a sensu bean. Quick little Dragon Ball Z. Remember you got the Dragon Ball Z question wrong in Millionaire?
It's snails.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good answer.
Alternate sharing something you consider a positive. Okay.
Oh.
List 5 positive things about me.
And then you have to do it to me.
Yes.
Okay. I think I have a good one.
Do you want to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First one I'll say is you're very thoughtful.
Mm.
I think you think before you act. You're very considered. And like what you do and how you talk to people, I appreciate that. That's a positive trait.
I think you're funny. I think you're funny.
Thanks, man.
You're funny. You're good at making people laugh.
That's
you
sweet.
make me laugh.
You know what? That's so nice. Can I say you're funny?
No, that'd be lame though.
That'd be
It'd
stupid.
be really lame.
You're right.
If
That's
you did
so
that.
dumb.
You shouldn't do that.
That'd be so embarrassing.
Unless you thought it.
Okay, I like your sense of humor. That's different.
Yeah.
I think you laugh at funny stuff.
Okay.
Which means a lot. I think that means a lot.
Sure.
Like, you have a really good sense of what's funny.
Yeah.
Like, you're really good tell of, like, comedy.
Okay. It's feeling like a compliment to you in a way, because I just said I laugh at you.
Unrelated.
Okay.
Totally unrelated.
Totally unrelated.
Totally unrelated.
Right. Okay. Positive characteristic number 2.
Okay.
I think you're very grounded for especially for a streamer, where oftentimes, you get wrapped. A lot of streamers I talk to, they only want to talk about numbers, talk about views,
Okay.
talk about growth, non-growth, flat, money, whatever it is. You talk about that not so much. I mean, not like, and you'll talk about it sometimes, like it's still a career, but it is not your life. It is just your job.
Wow, that's so sweet. Okay. Wow, 3 more positive things, huh? Jesus Christ.
Okay, we let a repeat.
I would say you have a good. You know, you want to? I'll give you a real compliment.
Okay, yeah.
I would say very early on, especially to me, you were very. You did a lot early on that you didn't have to do. like a Mario race.
Hmm.
I was very touched by that,
Hmm.
like thinking back, because I want to do the same for other people. Because I was I'm still a nobody, but I was a real nobody back then.
Right. You
I
didn't
just
have
hit
a lot
partner.
of viewers.
No, I had 75 viewers,
And I had the most subs anyone's ever had.
at one point. At one point.
Yeah, now
So I guess it's like whoop,
Yeah.
right? Whoop.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very sweet because I remember we were like scheduling a race, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna be you that showed up. I was like, what if it's some random blonde
I have
person?
like a fill-in.
Yeah, like that'd be so funny.
And here's the veil.
Well,
He does the Ludwig
yeah,
impression.
Exactly. But I remember telling my chat, I'm racing Ludwig, and they're like, ha 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 ha, good one.
Right.
So it was like kind of unbelievable at the time. So that meant a lot early on.
I think you have an admirable competitive drive, which makes you excel at a lot of the things you do, both in and outside of gaming. And I like that quality personally as someone who likes competitive
Yeah.
esports, sports, whatever.
Okay. Okay. That's like you. Is that 4?
That's 3-3.
3-3.
Because you went first, I think.
Okay. I would say you are very welcoming in a group. I've seen you, whether it's like playing games or we're out, doing something, if someone's joining, you address everybody. And that's a great quality. That's a good one. He is.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He is.
Okay. All right. You are willing to act as the Wobbuffet in any relationship for the better of that relationship or the group. In the sense that you don't need to be acting as a punching bag.
Right.
But you're willing to make fun of yourself and let people pick on you and never take it personally, it seems.
I just push it deep down, and then in a year I'm gonna fucking
maybe. But I think you also can just let it bounce off you like a mirror easily. And it's valuable in the sense that it rallies people together, like it rallies your chat, maybe against you, but it's not really against you, it's with you in a way, because I think they also see it as admirable.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, last one. Final one.
Okay.
It has to be a good one.
Yeah, 5 fingers of death.
5 fingers of death. Last finger.
Right.
I would say you are I said thoughtful.
I'll give you extra time. I got your 5th one for you.
Okay, go ahead.
I think this is not the most flashy one.
Okay.
It's a simple one.
Okay.
It's your tries.
Dude, let's go. I have good tries.
No, it's not your tries.
Okay.
I think it is your I think your what's the phrase? Willingness to try. If I was like Squeex, your maybe vulnerability, I guess specifically in the comedic space, but if I was like Squeex, give me an impression of Elmo like sucking himself off.
Yeah.
Like you would
I would do it.
You would throw yourself at it.
I would do it. Elmo has to go and fold his legs in a specific way so I can reach the shaft of my penis. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I would.
You'll try it.
Sorry.
No, Elmo, please. We're live, Elmo.
Elmo needs no ribs for this activity. Sorry.
And that's impressive.
Okay.
You know, I think that's hard.
Yeah.
That's like 5 years, 10 years of improv level of willingness.
Sure. Okay. I would say, for you, you're very well-rounded. I think you've worked on yourself more than people give you credit for. I'm not talking about your tries. That's for damn sure. Okay, you could do, but I think like you're very intentional about where you spend your time, and it's made you, as an adult man, very well-rounded. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, like you have all these like checks, like relationships, your physical, etc., spiritual or whatever.
Try to hit them all.
Yeah,
bit of a yogi.
Yeah. Oh well, I wouldn't go that far.
Bit of one.
I wouldn't go that far.
I think this is you How close and warm is your family?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people's?
I'm very close with my family. I have a very warm family. And I would say yes. I hear stories about people's childhoods, and they're usually bad.
And your childhood
Was great.
good.
I had a great childhood because my parents like never really emphasized like grades. It was more like to explore different hobbies. I think that made me a better streamer.
They let you do whatever.
They let me do whatever. I
No
think they valued.
expectation for high grades.
No,
Did you get it anyway?
no, very low grades.
Really? What
Yeah.
was your high school GPA?
Like 2 point something.
Wow.
Yeah, and I look like the smart kid because
Right.
I'm balding. But
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that too. Right. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But no, I was I like did a bunch of like I did all these sports. I did speech and debate. I did choir. I did theater. I did everything.
Right.
And it just makes you kind of just like finding your hobbies is important.
Have you ever played cricket?
I used to play cricket outside with my other Indian friends.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
On our driveways.
You'll always say like I play cricket. I don't know if you're just making a joke or if you ever played it.
No. Okay. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Right now,
You can tell me right now and how it's evolved.
I think it's good. I think it's in a good place. I think like there was a switch that you do when you go from teen to adult, where you go from like unequal relationship to like equals,
Yeah.
which is like a bit weird of a transition.
Yeah.
And I always desired to be independent because I felt like a burden in a way on my mom because it's like she was a teacher. She had to support 2 kids, college, all that. So I was really happy to be independent financially. And when that hit, that was dope. And then when I hit fucking lottery in the streaming space, it's been cool to like be like, hey, you want a business class flight? And do that. But now I think the part that I'm still missing is like the stuff that money doesn't help or support financially doesn't help. It's like it's just time in.
Yeah.
And that's important, and it's a bit tough with distance, but it's like I'm planning like a huge like our first family reunion in a while.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's like we're able to do that in a way because I can pay for it for everybody to show up, and then she'll do the effort of connecting everybody.
Yeah, like planning.
And then we can hang out.
Wow, that's cool. That's good.
So it's good. It's good. We're vibing. All right, this is our third set, our final list of
Final
questions.
list. I feel like I'm getting to really know you.
Well, this final part will really get us there, and then our stare off.
All right. We should do a stare
We
off.
go to the stare off, 2-minute stare off.
Oh gosh.
Make 3 true we statements.
Yes.
For instance, we are both in this room feeling. We'll go you, me, you.
Okay. What do you mean?
So you go
me?
first.
Okay. I would say we both are in this room feeling the pressure of chat rooms implicitly at all times if we're live. An unacknowledged pressure.
Okay. Is that pressure negative for you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it is negative.
Okay. I think we're both feeling.
Don't do that.
What?
I don't feel that way. Don't do like a head nod and
I think we're both feeling closer
Okay.
after the past 24 hours.
Yeah. A lot of like we're in a confined space, a lot of smells.
Yeah.
a lot of time. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. We are both in this room feeling hungry. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't order
Little bit.
sausage, egg, and cheese.
Right there.
There you go. Did you get something?
Yeah, yogurt, but I'll eat it. I think I'll eat it.
All right, I'll
after.
eat it later.
No, you can eat it now, man.
No, I'll eat it.
It's just harder to eat mine because I don't have a spoon.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, me.
Complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank.
I wish I had someone with whom I could share. It's travel.
Yeah.
Because Cutie can't travel, and I like traveling. I need to travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My family lives in France. My mom lives in New Hampshire. So she can't fly, but I would like to fly with her and
Yeah.
experience those. But we can't at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
If you were going to become a close friend with your partner,
Yes.
please share what would be important for me to know.
If we were to become close friends,
What's something I should know? Like if I'm everywhere. I'm your best man.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. We're smoking
That blunt
together a lot.
Oh shit. I would say, if I was to be your friend, I would have to have a clear distinction between stream and private friendship. Because my close group of friends have no idea what streaming is, and I value it so much. You know what I mean?
So if I come around,
Yes.
to the group activities,
Yes.
you can't bring up the streaming.
Right.
You can't talk about it.
You can't talk about it.
Okay.
That's really important because it's like I remember working at a bank or something, and we'd always hang out and we'd talk about the
Work.
bank.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Even and like you're right with a lot of streamers, they talk about their stream or streaming. I think that's lame
after
as fuck.
party for like anything is
I think that's sucks. I'd rather talk about games or like
right.
what we've been doing. So that's what I would say is like a distinction.
Okay. This is you.
Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time, saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met. Okay. Be very honest this time, you lying sack.
I feel like I was honest last time.
No, you have to be honest.
I feel like I dug deep last time.
No, not deep enough. Holy.
What's more honest? I feel like I got there. Okay.
You can skip it if you want.
Sure. No. What do I if I'm
what do you
really
think?
honest?
Deep down.
Deep down.
You know, harboring some feeling.
Okay, I think I've thought for a long time that you are funnier than your success is. That makes sense?
Okay.
Like you're funny enough that you should be more successful than where you are.
Oh.
Which I think I thought that maybe during like the race.
Sure. Oh, like our first race, my hit
Right.
partner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think even with your success, I think it still rings true.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Which I think is similar to what I said before, but heightened.
Oh, that's nice.
Share with me an embarrassing moment in your life that no one here knows.
Something really deep.
Yes, just something that you're lying in bed at night and you think about, you know, like
I want to see Mario Bone.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I have so many. I've had so many embarrassing moments.
We all have.
Like really embarrassed. I did once I slept in class. It was 0 period, so I went early, and I'm not a good early riser.
Right.
And while I was sleeping, I started talking, and everyone in the class, like even the teacher, stopped to watch me as I slept talk, and I was talking to nobody out loud, and I woke myself up by talking, and I was so sweaty and nervous instantly. I turned to the guy to the left and pretend like I was talking to him, and the guy to the left goes, "What are you talking about?" This guy was sleep talking. And he
hit you the small at nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
He hit me, and it felt so bad. I haven't lost that feeling. Like
Wow.
that. It's like an anchor in your stomach feeling when it's really embarrassing. It was it was so humiliating.
Did they laugh?
Everyone laughed.
I
don't mean laugh.
Was there like a acknowledgement after of like, oh yeah, you were sleep talking, or did you just know it from what he said?
Oh,
like,
I knew.
Did someone come to you after?
No, I knew I was sleep.
You knew? How'd you know?
Because I woke up to myself talking to
Okay.
nobody and out loud, and everyone was like circled
Right.
around me. It was so fucked up, and the girl I liked was in the class. It was humiliating.
That's tough.
It was so tough.
That's tough.
Whoa. When did you last cry in front of another person? Whoa.
When did I last cry? I probably cried in front of Cutie. I think I deadass cried at the last episode of the One Piece live action movie
Did you really?
where Luffy very cornily goes like, I'm going to be the king of pirates and we're going to be friends forever.
And you cried?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think there was a lot of nostalgia because they very infrequently used the like the main theme of One Piece.
Yeah.
Like the We Are or whatever. But they used it in good situations that hit harder because of it, even if it was very corny.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that you watched that with Cutie?
Yeah.
And then when did you cry by yourself?
I've been on Instagram Reels, and I cry at media a lot. This is a life change I made when I was in college, and there was one, and it's like fucking like soldier comes home
Stop.
after 20 years and surprises, you know.
I'm surprised you cry at that.
I don't usually,
Yeah.
but it was like I think like a compilation,
Oh.
and so it was like little jabs that just kept hitting.
Okay.
But, like if I saw one, I wouldn't bat an eye, but it was like
it's a like each one was like distinguished by TV
yeah,
static. Like,
yeah,
is
yeah.
that
It was
right?
like getting
that's sad. Yeah, that's a good one.
Tell your partner something you like about them already.
What do you mean? What you just
This is generally 36 questions to fall in love. It's like an exercise for people on a first or second date. It was a very
Oh.
popular New York Times article in 2015.
Oh.
But for us, it has a slightly different effect because we know each other. We've known each other.
Yeah.
And we're also live in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But regardless, what do you like about me?
What do I like about you? You seem, and this is gonna be this is a real one. You seem to me to be very self-aware, and don't maybe don't look at me like that.
And you like that?
I really don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Don't quiver your lips like that. But you're very self-aware. Like you're very you know your strengths and weaknesses. And I think that makes you likable. You know what I mean? And I think that's like the number one trait for like most streamers are very, very self-aware because you're reminded of your flaws every day. And I think you can either internalize that and use it, or it can ruin you. I think you use it to a strength. And you put yourself in situations where you're where you know you're good, you can perform it to the best. Like whether it's Mogul Money or whether it's like these different game shows. I think you know your strengths better than most. And in turn, knowing your weaknesses too.
Do I know my weaknesses?
I think you do. And I think you don't put yourself in situations where your weaknesses show.
This is a really good question for you. What is something that's too serious to be joked about, if anything?
Okay, I have a theory about this.
Okay.
I don't think sincerity can exist on the internet.
Okay.
Something sincere will never outperform something ironic. And I don't know why that is, but I think the nature of the internet is like a soldier coming home.
Right.
The top comment will be like, yeah, but
Yeah, they're probably banging your wife while you're
and
gone.
it gets a million likes. And
Yeah.
I get that. I get that inclination. I really don't think the internet is a place to be sincere for views. There's always someone who's like, fuck this guy, and everyone loves that person.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can put a line in the sand of what's too serious to joke about because the internet won't understand. Like, I think if you don't want it to be joked about, don't talk about it.
Yeah, you couldn't, if there was something, say it here.
Right.
But there is something. Maybe that's the answer.
There is something that I personally wouldn't be comfortable joking about, but I would never share that.
January 6th, 9/11. It's 9/11.
Don't just list tragedy. Don't
Not
just list
America's
tragedy.
attack on our
No,
soil. Not the attack on our soil.
Stop. Don't list tragedies. No, but that's what I would say. It's very postmodern-y, I think.
Sure. Look, I think there's a truth to it.
Yeah.
I think sincerity can exist, though.
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
But Bob Ross wasn't on the internet.
But he was on the internet, right? He was revitalized. We don't know of him because of his TV stint. We know of him because his Twitch marathons. And
Sure.
he's like, he is very sincere in a like a way that very few people are, and I think people were attracted to that. I think that's why it popped up on Twitch.
Okay, I think you're right, but I think it popped up on Twitch because of nostalgia. I think because he
No,
existed.
I don't think so. I think it was like a new audience for a lot
I
of
don't think
people.
so.
And I don't think people in the chat of the Bob Ross live stream were like, fuck this guy.
I think if Bob Ross was coming up today, he would have difficulty. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like a Bob Ross and a Mr. Rogers don't crush today.
No.
Who's the most sincere streamer you can think of?
Well, Dr. K.
Is Germa not sincere?
No. And I like that about Germa. He can be, but Germa will always, I think he has a good understanding of like his role is to be a clown and goofy. I think Germa, if I called Germa a clown, he would take that as a compliment of the highest like degree.
Okay, Dr. K. Yeah, okay.
And I think even Dr. K, like it's so easy to go on Dr. K and be like, yo, like fuck that. Everyone will be like, that's so, like that's hysterical.
Who's the most sincere? Oh yeah, Brox.
Oh yes, the wood. Yeah.
People really, in small doses, I think like that's because that clip went mega viral.
Yeah.
I think that happens a lot. I think people like. I think they like sincerity in contrast to like ego.
Sure.
Because I think that Brock's thing also came off the heels of that girl who was like, if you're watching, you better sub.
Yeah.
That's part of why I think it was so viral.
Yeah.
Which
is like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Compared to that.
And like
person.
RuneScape for Glory and Gold, rest in peace.
Yes.
Popped
Yahoo!
off. Right.
Yeah.
I think because he's very sincere, just a guy who likes RuneScape.
Yeah.
But I think it was because of what Keemstar did to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's examples, but yeah.
Sure. But I think the most successful are always going to be the ironic.
You can be right about that.
Okay. Here's my question.
Uh-huh.
If you were to die this evening, say with my bare hands, with no opportunity to communicate with anybody.
It's unbelievable.
What? No, I think so. What would you most regret not having told someone?
You kill me with your bare hands tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And an unimaginable upset.
Yes. Not upset. I think I could.
A 1 in a million shot.
I think I could do it.
Right.
I think I could do. I have like really long fingers.
Doctor Strange would be thinking for a while of the one universe it would happen.
Okay.
With your soft hands.
Okay. Well, they're soft, but they could be vicious.
I regret having told someone. I don't know. I feel like I've told most people. I don't think I would regret it.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
That's
a really tough one. It implies a lot.
I don't know how much there is. Maybe there's something
that you're not. Don't give me the look. Don't give me those eyes.
I don't know.
Give me those eyes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if I dug deep, there's an apology somewhere that I feel like I could give. But that's the only thing that I would regret, right? Is an apology. I don't think I would regret. Like I don't have like a lover who I haven't told my feelings to.
Yeah. But do you have like a grudge with someone that you'd want to squash?
No.
No.
I don't think I have any enemies.
Really?
Mm-mm. I think some people might not vibe with me, but I don't think that's mutual.
Yeah. I know. I love when there's like a comment or something on YouTube that's like, I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit. I love commenting. I don't care what you think. I'm going to love you unconditionally. It's my favorite comment. Nobody knows what to say.
Funny.
Yeah. Whenever someone says something mean, I just match them with unrequited love.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is my question?
This is me to you.
Okay.
Your house, your place, it catches on fire. Everything you own burns. Your whole bitch gets burned down by me.
Okay.
After saving,
it'd be a small fire. I live in a studio apartment.
The fire rages for hours.
Okay. All right.
It kills 30 outside of your studio apartment.
Okay. You just added that. That's like so weird for you to improvise.
It says it here. It says
Such
it here.
a detail. No, it doesn't. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now.
You saved all your loved ones.
Okay.
In your studio apartment.
All right.
You have time to safely make a final dash. You get to save one item. What do you save?
My passport? Is that lame?
It's practical.
I would grab my passport. I really, and this is gonna be so douchey for me to say.
Uh-huh.
I don't care about the items in my house. I literally have like the cheapest of the cheap.
You have no
Nothing-
mementos?
No mementos.
You have no valuable items?
Nothing that can't be like. It's all digital.
Sure.
Like I've put copies of everything that's valuable.
Right.
Like if I have like a photo album. I would keep a photo album.
Your computer doesn't have like data that you would want to make sure you're saving?
No, it's a clean slate for me.
All right.
Yeah,
There it is.
Someone just wrote a hairbrush. No, I would not grab a hairbrush.
Passport's a bit silly because it's like, 6 weeks, $50 or something. $100
Wait, can I
for
ask you?
everyone.
Would you grab something? I feel like you're probably similar.
Yeah, I have an item. No, I have an item.
What is it?
It's my dad's ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
That's-
don't have an item like that.
I have a memento. I think that's. I have a few that I would like to keep.
Yeah,
My Jackie Chan statue
you would carry your Jackie Chan statue out on
through the fire. I would walk out, and people would think I'm a hero because I saved a human.
Yeah.
But then they'd see his face melting and Jackie distorted.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even think you could carry the Jackie Chan for like run outside of a fire with it, but whatever. That's fair. All right, we're almost done.
All right.
Jesus. Ludwig, of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why?
Most disturbing.
What a fucked up question.
Right.
How is that like a second date question?
Yeah, you brought up a lot of death to me.
I'm not bringing it
You
up.
like to
I'm
bring up my
reading
father.
the list. You highlighted
My
it too.
father.
No, you highlighted it.
See, he's gone, so it wouldn't disturb
Okay.
me.
All right.
I guess that would be the two-time.
Okay. Don't.
Of all the people in my family whose death would I find the most disturbing and why? Probably my sister's,
Oh, interesting.
because of her age and health.
Yeah,
and
it'd be the
youth.
most like traumatizing.
Jarring, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a huge. I mean, all deaths would hurt,
Yeah.
but you expect it in life,
Sure.
but not for someone of her age. That'd be scary.
Yeah. That's very pragmatic.
Share a personal problem. Okay, and then ask your partner for advice. All right. Okay. Okay. I have a personal problem.
Okay.
I I think this is not a secret.
Mm-hmm.
I switched from Twitch over to YouTube. I'm the YouTube guy. And YouTube hasn't made many changes to make YouTube better. It's been kind of stagnant. Should I continue to be the YouTube guy?
What are you really asking? Like, should you go back?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what your goals are. Are your goals to be?
I'm just sharing my personal problem and asking for my partner's advice.
Yeah, I'd say go back to Twitch.
Why?
I think Twitch, even though I'm such a Twitch like simp,
Mm-hmm.
because even though Twitch does so much wrong, and they do a lot of stupid shit, I think Twitch is still, without a doubt, the best live streaming service out there, because you don't need to get paid a lot of money if you're a new streamer, like, to go to Twitch. I feel like very few people start their career on YouTube as a streamer. Or
Is it
Kick.
better for creators or for viewers or both?
I think it's better for viewers. I think it's not as good as for creators because there's no algorithm.
Right. And then what if Kick gives me a lot of money?
I would say don't take it. I think you have enough money.
But like, what if it's a lot?
I still think it would be wrong.
What if it's
I don't
so
like when
much?
rich people.
What if I give it to homeless people?
I still don't think.
What if
that's
I give
acceptable.
all of it to homeless people?
No,
Wait, that would actually be admirable.
no, it wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, because you're
okay, wait, hold up. Pause. Kick gives me $50 million.
yeah,
I put all 50 after taxes
yeah.
into a fund and act as a martyr in social credit,
Mm-hmm.
dying because I'm on Kick, but am able to do all this social progress for it. Would that be valuable?
It'd be valuable, yeah, but I don't
Would
think
it be
it's,
worth?
I don't think it's worth it.
Really?
Yeah. I think you could do more good because it's like the money is kind of where's the money on Kick coming from?
Sure.
That's the question. It's like redistributing and you're being the arbiter
Right.
of where that money goes.
And that is unjust to be the arbiter. So you're basically making the argument against philanthropy versus like taxing the rich.
No. I'm just saying.
You are. You're saying this is a conventional.
I'm
This is
just
like
saying,
billionaires.
I'm just saying if you're like the richest person in the world, don't do the shittiest thing and justify it after the fact.
Well, this is what happens, right? Billionaires are philanthropists who pick and choose problems like little yummy advent calendars.
Yeah.
And
I think that's bad.
And they can just solve malaria.
Sure.
Or you can have a larger group decide.
I think a larger group should decide.
Call me.
Yeah.
Call me fucking bitch.
I think because then it's like, oh well, I have a billionaire who just supports, you can just pick and choose who's
right.
You're like kind of a god.
Would it be more admirable if they didn't do it in a way that also sustained themselves but destroyed themselves?
Can you say that? But
Bill Gates has the Bill and Melinda Fund that
Okay.
he gives a lot of his money to. He's pledged all of his money for when he dies, which, great. But if he were in his lifetime to spend all of the wealth he's accumulated and then live the life at, bare minimum, would then you be okay with it? Or is there no circumstance? Basically, like, I go up, I've done all this is okay, whatever, and then like instantly, as opposed to what currently happened, which is like now where he's just plateaued.
Yeah,
he's still worth 70 billion or whatever.
No, I think he should give away most of his money.
But would that make it better, or is even the getting of it the problem?
Oh no, I disagree. I think getting money is totally fine, but it's just what you do with the money that is the moral question.
Well, no, you don't think it's fine, right? Because you don't think getting 50 mil from Kick is fine.
No, I think that's what I'm trying to say. The distinction I'm making is get your money in from. You have to really understand where your money's coming from. Like that's the big quandary. Is like,
yes,
if your money is coming from people acting in a certain way that is, that's in their against their self-interest, then you probably shouldn't take their money.
But what I'm relating it to is because billionaires got their money, even if it's from a company that's more upstanding or whatever.
Sure.
From taking the lion's share of the surplus.
Yeah, but they're okay.
And maybe they created it, and maybe they've earned some extra money in some way. But like they're taking an insane, a billion is so much, insane surplus. And so a lot of people say that hey, being a billionaire is unethical.
Well, you're asking the real question that you're asking is is it possible for someone to provide $1 billion in value to a customer to customers?
Well, I guess ignore the billionaire. If I take the 50 mil and then I spend it all in the length of the deal,
like the Kick deal, okay,
to some program, that's still bad because I'm picking and choosing.
You're picking and choosing.
Yeah, okay.
You're making an act, and then after the fact, you're doing something immoral, and then justifying it later.
Right.
It's like, it's like killing a puppy and then giving the organs to 5 other puppies.
Right. It's like trolley problem.
Yeah.
I see.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you killed a dog. We're
right.
not going to forgive you for that. You might have helped this, but your act of doing it.
If it's trolley problem and it's one person and then two people that's about to get killed, or you crank that soldier boy and it's one person that's about to get killed, where do you stand there?
I don't crank it.
Really?
Yeah. Who am I? Yeah, dude, I wouldn't crank it.
Well, I'm different than you there.
I guess so.
I crank that.
You crank it?
I crank that.
And you kill the people.
The one over the two.
But there's so many factors, like you don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, there are.
I'm
it's
unsure.
obviously vacuum.
I just think taking a deal with a company that's so blatantly doing like so much wrong is immoral. And I think if you're a smaller streamer and you got a crazy deal, take it. Literally, if you need to pay your rent or get groceries, do it. Forget all the moral shit. But if you're a really rich streamer,
presumably that never happens, right?
No,
but like
But there are some opportunities for small streamers to make a ton of cash.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no judgment there. Like I think you do whatever you've got to do.
To a certain point.
To a certain point, and then once
you know that
make
line.
Once you have you don't have to check your bank account when you make rent.
It's fair.
That's what I would say is a line. But then after that, don't do the shittiest thing possible. Like if you're like the 1% streamer, Just don't be shitty.
Right.
Like, you can be kind of shitty, but like the shittiest things is like, I have no sympathy. I think that's lame as fuck, and it should be laughed at. Like, to do the most, like, to take some crazy dumb deal.
Right. Yeah, I do think a lot of people take a crazy dumb deal and then they start doing like wholly good, positive donations,
Yeah.
giveaways, contributions in a way that's like not a huge impact on their end of year, income. I think to try to find some positives.
I think
but
they're
I don't think it's
reconciling
good.
it with themselves. I think it's
Yeah.
like donation out of guilt.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it is. I don't think it's like a good donation.
Or feeling just swag about yourself. That
True.
could be it too.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I have so
Feeling
much
powerful.
fucking cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a king going
Yeah.
to like a peasant and being like, here you go.
Yeah.
It's more than your family will ever earn, and then
Yeah.
just dropping it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
don't do the worst shit ever. So that's why I'd say come to Twitch. Don't go to a website unless it proves itself different. But as of right now, I'd say no, it doesn't.
What's your problem?
Share a personal problem. Oh, my problem?
Yeah.
Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. I have a problem where I don't know what my goal should be. Like, I just like doing what I'm doing, and I'm not sure if that's correct. Like, I'm very misguided long term.
Do you have dreams?
No.
Did you have dreams?
My dreams are more like, oh, I hope one day I have a happy family. We go on vacations, like that.
Okay.
That's about it. Like, oh, I hope one day, like, money is a part of it, but it's not like I've never been money motivated. Which is a very privileged thing to say.
Is there a person who you think is living the life you want to be living?
Yeah. I would say, like, a lot of, like, just a happy family in a house.
And are you thinking of a person right now when I say that? Like this person whose life you would like if you had a similar life?
Not really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of what people's, like, inner lives are.
Sure.
Like, yeah. So I actually am not. I'm thinking more of like an idea.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're thinking like leave it to fucking Beaver, it sounds like.
Yeah. No, because I'm jealous of people who are like, oh my God, I want this many subs. I want to grow my stream like year to year. I feel like I don't have that
ambition.
I don't even know if it's ambition. I just like won't feel any different. Like, I feel the same from 75 viewers to however many I get now. It doesn't change anything or my relationship to be in my stream, which is like a positive, but I think it's also a negative if like I don't have a goal.
I mean, I don't think it's a negative, because I think a goal can be to continue to do what you're doing. That's still a goal.
Yeah.
A goal doesn't necessarily have to go forward. You can just do what you are currently doing well and feel good about it. Create a good schedule to like make it more consistent. Add consistency is good.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
No. Like, I don't stream on the weekends.
That's fine. It's a good thing to add consistency to your life.
Yeah.
Because then it means the weekends are probably filling with other stuff that is achieving your goal of good relationships, healthy family relationships. So I think it's fine. I think that is a goal. I think you choosing not to stream on the weekends was built from a goal.
Yeah.
So
your goal. I want to spend
Sorry
time
to
with
interrupt,
people
but stream is
off-stream.
about to hit 11 hours 55 minutes.
Oh, well, that's right, actually. Squeex, we are just about at our time.
Oh, my God.
In fact, we only have a few more minutes.
Whoa.
So we've wrapped up all our questions.
Okay.
It's now time. We have to stare into each other's eyes for 2 minutes.
I don't think we could do that without laughing, right? Okay, 2 minutes. This is going to be so hard for me. This is going to be... Is there music playing? Because I can't hear the music.
It's going to be totally silent.
Okay. 2 minutes. No, there's no kiss.
And there could be...
No.
I didn't say a kiss.
Okay.
a kiss at the end.
Okay, I knew you were. No, there's not. There's not gonna be. Ready? 2 minutes. Stop. Stop.
It's just me and you.
And the chats.
It's just me and you right now.
Mm.
Which eye are you looking at?
Shut up. I'm looking right in the middle.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like going back and forth. Wait, we can't break eye contact. We have to reset.
I have not.
We have to reset.
We want to reset the timer?
No, no, no. But we can't for 2 minutes.
I'm not breaking eye contact.
Okay. Stop. You're gonna make me laugh. All right, hold on.
Lock it in.
Which eye are you looking at?
Usually this one.
Okay, I'm going back and forth. I can't decide.
One eye, you're
Is that 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
That was fast.
Now we're gonna do another 2 minutes.
What?
We're gonna stare at chat.
What?
We're gonna stare at chat and then we're gonna end.
Okay.
Chat, thank you all for watching our 24-hour stream. Any final thoughts, Squeex?
This was a joy. This was a privilege. This was a sleepover. I'm happy to be invited.
Happy you guys came to our sleepover. None of this will make it to the VOD on YouTube because it cuts off after 11 hours and 55 minutes.
Are you serious?
It's true.
Come back to Twitch.
But the people on Twitch will know about it.
That's right. There'll be Omega dancing. Where's the Twitch chat?
Question 37, gay son or thought daughter?
What?
I have one final question for you, Squeaks.
Go ahead.
Gay son or thought daughter?
Either or versus a judgmental person.
Wise.
Thank you.
See you later, everybody.
Goodbye. This is quite a fade out here we got here.